adorable
gorgeous
little hoodie, right? The hoodie is fully lined in the back. You've got your space dye, and the material is one of the softest materials Lori has ever done. You want to talk about comfy, cozy? This is like baby blanket deliciousness.
It's baby blanket. I mean, these space dyes are just incredible. They're just so soft and that perfect weight.
And this silhouette, every silhouette is distinctive within your line. I really am kind of partial. I don't know why I like this silhouette so much. It's lean. I like the way it fits, but we got to go through
It
colors.
is lean, but it fits. I love that.
So this is the redwood, which is one of my favorite all-time colors you have ever done. Because the redwood, again, if you want to do this, this is for your sister again. This is the set. Vicky.
Mom, they all match. I don't know where I came from.
Wait, what does Marsha like? Does she like sets?
Matchy.
She's matchy too. Hi, Marsha and Vicky, if you're watching. Okay, so here's the redwood. And that has, we're getting into different types of hardware now. This has like a satin finish, silver or nickel tone hardware.
And also look at just the pulls, like the attention to detail. That is such a gorgeous color going back to here. And yes, that is a stunning zipper. Zippers are so important to me.
Now we have the blue spruce. Of course, I almost wore this one. I was debating, but I loved this sort of set. Yeah, no, I
mean, look at how rich this blue spruce is. Again,
with gunmetal.
This just dyes up. This just takes color. It drinks it.
Then I chose dark amethyst today. It's also gunmetal.
Gorgeous. And again, you can really see in the ties like the gorgeous. I'm putting this next one on.
Okay, wait. It's dark oak with your brushed, it's almost like a satin finish. It's not really a gold tone, it's almost more brass.
I am going to say the coconut. I am.
Go for coconut.
The coconut.
I went a little nuts over this in a way because to me, in your line, the way this looks was so unexpected with more this pearl color coming out of it. And this one is the lightest, brightest. We're calling it pearl gray. With the silver.
I don't even know what to say, but I'm putting it on.
Okay.
I mean, which
one are you putting on?
The oak.
Oh, the oak.
I want to put that dark oak on because it's just so stunning.
Well, your browns. Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing.
Look at the hood. We got to turn them all the way around to show you the colors in the hoods because they're all complementary.
And while I'm getting dressed, but seriously, you guys, this is one of those pieces that's everything and nothing. We love to say that because this is like the space dye. If you know our space dye, I don't even know why it's so soft. It's just divine.
Right.
Look at the hood. So they're all lined, and it's kind of this washed kind of satin, so it gives it that really rich. I know.
Look at this. Wait.
Look at this.
In the gray.
This is a hoodie. I mean, that's the thing. These are the pieces that we live in.
And we need to see the one on yours because they didn't, before you share it up like that, take a look at the richness of the tone. Oh my gosh, 2,000 of these are already gone. Look at how gorgeous that color is.
So, again, I'm not even going to say why this is so important.
Oh my gosh, with your pants.
I can't answer why it's so important.
The pants?
But it's important. I know. I mean, it goes with everything. It's that perfect weight. The space dye is something that has become like a signature to this collection because there's so much richness in it. And someone was saying, oh, people don't like tweeds, they don't understand. But guess what, you guys? All that means is that you have these melange of colors that gives you this extraordinary texture, look of texture, while it's just this, perfectly light, perfect weight jacket.
Beautiful.
And you're right. What did you say before about the shape?
This is the reason I love it. I want to show you how this is shaped. It's lean, but it's not tight. Like it's lean, but it fits.
So good.
And I just love the pulls. I love how linear this looks with the zipper. You see how it fits under the arms. There's not quite as much sweep at the bottom of this one, but you can still see there is nothing grabbing.
She's leaning me.
Look at the roundness back here. Like how adorable is that?
So look at what's going on because immediate waist. I mean, this gives you a waist. Not that Sharon doesn't have one, but she's got different layers on.
I do.
So look what's happening here.
I have two shirts on under
Exactly. And you still have that looseness here. Look at the lightness of this. To travel with this is extraordinary. To just have these pieces to layer up that you're not ever like so grossly hot that you're just uncomfortable. You can like layer them. And then it just, again, It's not that things are high and low in logo, and a lot are, but when we do this, this is because this is the right shape of so many clothes, where it's a little shorter in the front and goes longer in the back.
It is the right shape. And I have to tell you, again, I'm 5'2". I'm wearing the extra small. The dark amethyst that I'm wearing and the dark oak that you're wearing are really, really
As they should be. We never even do this color.
I know.
This is the second time I've gotten to say dark oak.
Dark oak.
Right?
I have a waffle tank top just in oak or in like light oak, but that's like, yeah, we don't have much.
It's really gorgeous. And because of this melange, because of the space dye, it's almost black in there. So literally we'll go with anything. Everything.
Look at that.
She's just everything. Because honestly, I don't know where to begin. The chiffon, the ruffled shirt, to mix it with this t-shirt, to have the space dye pant with that boot. Look at, that's the brown that's happening up here in velvet.
Awesome.
I mean, it's just, it's richness.
Right.
And these colors don't happen unless you have the right fabrics.
Right. I'm totally digging your necklace with that dark oak too, because the metals are kind of the same.
Is this necklace available?
We don't know if it's available yet. I know, I saw it and I went, is that supposed to come out in January 1st?
I want to know, because if it
this
is,
month?
you need to have a good look. If not, we only have a week.
I know, we only have a week to wait if that's the case. 3,000 of these are gone, and I want to show you one more thing. I mean, look at the length of the sleeves.
Well,
so right now when it's chilly out, we want the fully long sleeves, but there's something about the way that Lori designs hers that just flex. I love the way it feels when it wraps around the front of my
because
hands.
you have this great rib here, so it really, you have that perfect rib at the bottom that's not too tight, but it allows you to keep it like that, or you just push it up.
Or push it up, because I zhuzh a lot, but now when it's chilly, I find I'm always pulling my sleeves
That's
down.
why you need this.
I kind of hide. I'm cocooning right now.
You cocoon, and so don't ever think that these sleeves are too long. You need them like this, and it becomes like this safety. I don't know. It's just like something really important, but you can just throw them up. So Kate's, again, in the pant
Look
from
at this
earlier.
color story.
Yes, look at this color story. The coconut.
And the shoes. Oh my God.
And also,
the
coconut becomes like whatever you're wearing it with.
Yeah,
I mean, all of a sudden it's got that wonderful green cast. I know, the brocade sneaker, you guys.
Because she's got the green and the purple in her sneakers.
You look great.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Frank. What was that? Yeah? Okay, so I want you to take a look, first of all, at the easy pay that we have on this. And I want to remind you of your colors over here real quick, if I could. Oh, wait. Now, I actually wanted to bring this color forward because we hadn't spent much time talking about it. The blue spruce is so rich. And so beautiful, and this one has the gunmetal zipper, so I want to point out the metals when it's important.
So again, we do blue spruce in QVC.com logo. There's so many great pieces in the blue spruce, but there's something again about this space dye that this fabric it's like the richest blue spruce that you could possibly have, and I'm obsessed with it. With the t-shirt from the Cypress. Like, look how amazing that is. I love the space dye with all of these t-shirts from the Today Special Value. I think that they just go together. I think it's like two prints really that go together. They're fabulous.
And with the blue spruce, there are no skin tones or hair colors or complexions that don't go with that. You could be the fairest of the fair. You could have really rich, deep shades to your skin. You could have flaming red hair. That's just a beautiful color contrast for whoever you are.
It really is. I mean, green, it was that unsung hero that everyone used to say, I remember in fashion in like a long time ago. You can't wear green. People can't wear green. Don't do green. It doesn't sell. That was the biggest myth. Green is, it does. It looks incredible.
Green is life. Green is everything.
Green is life.
You just have to have the right green. Let's be honest with that.
And that is the right green. That blue spruce is just rich. So here's like our most neutral. And it's just so pretty. There's almost like a cast of like pink, but it's this gray. And it's phenomenal with this pant. I'm just saying.
Just beautiful.
It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous look.
So we need to say hello to Phyllis, who's calling from Massachusetts. Do we have you on the line, Phyllis?
Yes, you do, but I'm from New York.
Oh, it said M.A. on my screen. You're a New Yorker. Hi, how
Where
are
are you from?
I'm fine. Hi, Lori. How are you?
Hi, Phyllis.
And
I'm
it's
great.
good to see you too, Sharon.
Hi, it's nice to see you, Phyllis.
Yes, I picked up the dark oak in the sweater.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. You did
and
good.
I also picked up the TSV today in the coconut.
that's the set that you were just talking about.
So good together. I
Yes,
mean,
it is. I have many others from Logo, and it'll, match with like the rust and everything else that I have.
I love it. I mean, they just all play with each other. Do you have it there?
I don't have the outer piece, but I have the shell, the tank top. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect.
It really is perfect. I mean, I love, and again, 2 no-color colors.
Well, you know what's funny? This color that we're seeing in this tank, you could have maybe thought was gray, but when you hold it up next to the dark oak, then it becomes kind of the dark
That's
oak.
what
So they're little
happens.
chameleons.
They talk to us.
Exactly. It's going to look great together.
Enjoy them.
All right, thank you, and keep bringing all the great things.
Totally. Happy, healthy New Year.
You too. Bye-bye
Thank you.
now.
Phyllis. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
It's a great combo. Oh, and by the way, since we only have a couple of minutes left, for someone that's never seen the show before or seen what you do, can you explain
Why
your
I
little
do
touch?
that?
Well, just that this is a look and what your thought process is. Because I think some people sometimes are like, I can only zip it, and they're afraid
like,
to
"Who
try
is
something.
she?" Here's the thing. I like to always play with proportion. As you can see, that's where the godets come from. That's where the
Right.
backs come from. So this is kind of that same proportion.
Right. Instead of
love,
using a brooch, you're just tying the top.
Exactly. And I love it tight because this is just perfect zipped up. And when you're cold, and like you said, it's lean and it's a beautiful shape. But I've just always liked this sort of A-line fabulous.
It's
So
beautiful.
it's just part of like who I am.
Yeah, it's perfect. So don't be afraid to give something new a try for the very first time.
Because it's also great open.
Open,
I mean,
or
so
had
that's
it
3
zipped.
ways to turn it back.
Oh,
No, I'm
actually,
kidding.
wait. No, wait, I'm going to zip mine.
Me too.
Which one is last call, Frank? Okay, dark amethyst, the one that Kate and I are wearing, is last call. Dark oak is also last call. So,
Okay, I'm putting on another color.
Unzipped. Okay,
'Cause
go for
I am
it.
so not partial to any of these colors.
Sorry, I won't move for a second because they're going to show this right here.
Oh,
but look,
excuse me,
not
there's one that we
only-
haven't even shown.
Which one? What? Oh, that was nobody wearing that?
No.
Oh my gosh, we're going to switch and
And
show
it's
you
one
that.
of our favorite colors.
It is one of my favorite colors. How did I forget? I figured
don't
we had somebody
know.
wearing that.
But this is the redwood, and look how gorgeous this is. First of all, here, you can always tell by that twill tape. Look how gorgeous that is.
You know what, in all honesty, if the dark amethyst disappears,
Yes.
that's a really great way to go, because even in the twill tape, it's almost like there's a hint of this berry shade that's in there. It's not too warm.
Okay, now this is my favorite. And that's really what happens, you
I like it
guys.
with your
like all of a sudden it was like dark oak. And then it's like, no, I mean, you cannot go wrong. Because when something's right, it's right.
It's just right.
And every color that we've done in this, because this is just a gorgeous color. And honestly, it's because, again, the space dye just takes colors so beautifully
Right.
that every color we do, which are colors from our palette, just like, I mean, the blue spruce, which we do in so many different, like, you know, pieces.
Right.
Look at the richness of it in the space dye.
They're
It's just,
so soft.
that's blue spruce on steroids.
And it's so soft when you get this at home. I mean, that's what got me about it first, was like I knew the colors were pretty, but you know, like when you go through a store and you walk past the aisles, you're always reaching out to touch things and see what they feel like. And this, when I was at the buyer's desk last week, my eyes just kind of went, wow.
I love that you just said that, because honestly, I could love something so much, and if I touch it
And you hate
and
it.
it's not working.
It's all over.
Yeah, we're wearing these clothes.
Yeah.
It's all about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a really good shape.
And look at that. There's that seam running right down the middle. You get that little extra bit of length here in the back. It's a beautifully crafted piece, and it happens to be on 4 easy payments that are expiring at the end of the day. And
Today?
this is, yes.
Oh.
End of the, oh.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we need to we just need to make a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need to make a choice. Which color are we getting? A 283022 redwood, blue spruce, dark amethyst, dark oak, or pearl gray. The amethyst and oak are very limited.
So the redwood's great.
The
because
redwood is
look,
gorgeous. Oh my gosh, how much do I love that?
This is brand spanking new.
Talk about another brand spanking new.